Content warning. Tales of Tupenia features some depictions and descriptions of violence, as well as themes consistent with abuse and alcoholism. These are not incredibly common, but be warned. Hey everybody, Belby here, the DM of Tales of Tupenia. Just a couple of announcements before we start up session. Tales of Tupenia is a D&D live play show created by fans for fans, and as such features many homebrew elements. We're not actors nor experts, we're just a group of friends having fun. That being said, we are aware of some audio issues that are present throughout the early episodes. In a campaign that we plan on being full length, please bear with us as we work to make the best show and viewer experience that we can. Furthermore, there will be an effect that plays occasionally in a place of a small number of places, institutions, and people. Right here. This sound effect is intentional and will be explored and explained as the campaign goes on. If you're interested in supporting the show, check out the link to the Patreon in the video description, which will feature different levels of access, including but not limited to Side of Tots, a talkback show that begins at around episode 16, as well as a monthly gaming video with the party, and our quarterly merch, which for the first quarter will only be $10 a month, since Side of Tots will be following behind. Thank you, and appreciate your support for the show. Bye!
On the Lamani Islands, they say if the Hollow Mountain sings to you, you should always listen, for the song itself can carry you out to sea. This was, of course, the one place Uprush always wanted to go. Dmitri Zephius gained the nickname Uprush from a young age, as he always displayed a surge of emotion and passion, strong enough to sweep away any who were ill-prepared for his enthusiasm. He's like an uprush of seawater when he talks, became the easiest way to describe him to seafarers, wondering why an 8-year-old might be hanging out by the docks so often. Aside from his enthusiasm regarding shipfaring, Uprush's mother helped with restocking seafaring ships that would stop by the islands, so meeting seafarers was the norm. This norm for young Uprush was shaken up when a young girl with curly hair made her way onto the island, proclaiming all the world's gold and cookies would be hers someday. From then on, Uprush and the girl nicknamed Cookie would spend their days together fantasizing about being adventurers out on the open sea. Cookie's father would take Uprush under his wing, despite the concerns of Uprush's mother. As he became a man, Uprush gained respect and camaraderie aboard the ship known as the Great White. But Uprush saw a side of the captain no one else quite recognized. Amidst an attempt to convince Cookie to leave the crew with him permanently, Uprush was accused of mutiny, shot in the chest, and left aboard a dinghy to float out at sea. The last thing Uprush heard was the sound of his friend's voice, the splash of the waves, and the sound of the wind's song, all before reaching the unfamiliar shores of Balestone. Chasing away back out into the open seas, Uprush took up bartending to accrue enough coin and a new crew, all with the hope of reuniting with his dearest friend.
Born to seafaring merchants, Jack and Robin, hailing from Arigian and Kelcary, neither of whom were willing to give up a life on the sea. Hector grew up barely 4 years before returning to the sea for a life of adventure. His youngest mentor in the clerical arts was a steward of the drowned, a medic known as Tim Callaghan. Eventually, his parents' honest merchant dealings led them into conflict with a pirate crew of a fearsome captain, where Hector's parents passed away tragically, with barely enough surviving members to crew the ship into the nearest harbor. Hector's friend Tim took him in, a blessing for young Hector that quickly was dashed as he was left with a smile in the main temple of the drowned stewards in the town of Cotton's Creek, to be raised by one Albert Sparrow, an older steward past his prime. Hector went on to become a fellow steward of the drowned, sailing the seas, protecting ships from the same fate that befell his parents. One day, a group of pirates captured him and stuck him in the upstairs closet of a seaside cottage, held prisoner for a week until the early crew of the Bearded Dragon found him, a crew that Hector has stood fiercely by ever since.
Grow Kadag was born and raised in the kingdom of the Red Dawn. His parents, Shior and Calabax, and siblings and fellow orcs were brutal fighters, taught to hone their aggression in battle against their enemies. Grow grew to become the tallest and burliest of his family, and one of the largest offspring of the Red Dawn. A capable fighter with a gargantuan size, a towering stature, and mammothian teeth that would make any regular human quite intensely shit their pants. Through his straight, raven black hair parts at the middle, a real charmer. He was inducted into the Black Blood clan and went on many adventures. As time passed, the clan would realize something about Grow that infuriated them. He was a sweetheart. He would frequently gaze upon beautiful natural flora and fauna and would resist killing any individuals who wouldn't directly harm him. Whereas all the other orcs were intelligent and livelihood skills and battle practices and tactical knowledge, Grow was a simpleton. His sheer size and strength was enough for him to push through any obstacles presented to the Black Bloods. But even as the rest of the Black Bloods slowly turned their backs on him, Grow was too simple to see it. To him, they were his family. So he stayed with them, until one blissful morning when Grow woke to emptiness around him. The Black Bloods were gone, and Grow hadn't the slightest clue of where to go. Only a name. Bartholomew. Unfortunately, for Grow, he couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. He wandered the countryside finding people who at first rejected him and were scared of him, but would warm up to him through his politeness and simplicity. After many months of wandering and helping, 3 years later, Grow would eventually make it to the city of Benict in the kingdom of Pustab, where he befriended a total bar owner, Rue, and would help her with chores and errands. The city of Benict would see that Grow was an enigma, a condemnation of their treatment of orcs, but some would have prejudices too deep to set aside. Grow left the city, joining the crew of the Bearded Dragon to chase the thrill of battle and to make a new name for himself. With a new crew, a new weapon, and a new cause at his side, Grow's path wanders far away from those who once threw insults his way, even if he was too simple to understand them anyways.
Adrian Drake was born and raised in Winterstone. Being the second son of the Admiral of the Kingdom, Adrian always lived a life of adventure and wanted to be out at sea like his father. He and his brother lived their early lives with a nanny, though Adrian snuck out multiple times into the slums, getting into trouble with his best friend Karn. Later on in his years, he was hired onto the Agalita, a trade ship with an older captain Adrian saw as second father. During one voyage at sea, an Asmer named Ariel came aboard trying to get Adrian to do a quest for his god, and would not leave until he did so. While the two were below deck in a heated argument, the Agalita was suddenly assailed by pirates, an all-out assault, which was suddenly disrupted as a bolt of lightning rent the sky, sinking the ship and all aboard it. Adrian woke up in the middle of the sea alone, at least that's what he thought, until days later, a dry voice echoed through his head. The self-same voice of the Asmer he previously encountered. Drake made his slow way back to port, where he and Ariel now share the same body, though not, perhaps, the same goals.
I do not recall when exactly I became what we are today, but here be what I will share. Little John Jack grew up in the slums of Smiva, me mama telling me the stories of Klek, the devourer of the treasonous, he who swallows the liars and cheats. Never understood why nobody heeded the warnings. We couldn't even trust our leaders, those meant to protect us. Instead, the Baron took me mother from me. I found a new home in the old elf tree, and found a new family all my own. Then he took that away too. I escaped the town with nothing but my clothes and a few friends. And me brother in all but blood, I would have followed him to the ends of the world. And I did. And we were free. Yet the world took that from me too. Han, my brother, he sold me out for wealth and power. Under the thumb of the Baron of Bimbolo, the very man who took everything from me, I found if you take enough from a man, you make a monster. With nothing of the little boy in me left, the fish from my mama's stories spoke to me. I thought it a mere illusion, but it delivered us to new friends and freedom. I know it take more than fables to fix the wrongs of the world. Be taken more than the blood, sweat, and tears that has already been taken. It be taken something more. With me crew, we be feeding the fishes.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, I'll give you guys a quick recap. Yeah, so last week, you guys returned to Pastab. You had delivered the captured son of the king and queen to them. They had had a bit of a verbal scuffle with him. Called him a traitor. You guys left. You guys got ready overnight. You got a bunch of the... you got some new items. You stopped in and you made sure that the ship was refilled, refueled, that the Bearded Dragon was ready to go back to sea, and you acquired a new crew. A lively bunch of fellows for the for your new ship, the Wave Splitter, hereby christened, and under the command of Adrian Drake and Ariel. Adrian Drake, who has no idea what's going on, and will not for a couple of days, probably. So, you also decided to swap some of the cast from each ship. You put Mateus and Jixis, the Furbolgs, aboard the Bearded Dragon, and you put Bronwyn aboard the Wave Splitter. I need to move these pages to the other side of the book. What were we just... Oh, you moved, Bronwyn over to the Wave Splitter, so that way you guys would have, carpenters aboard both ships. So, at that, we will be picking up on your first day back to sea. It is going to be a 3 weeks... Why are all of these loose now? God fucking damn it. You will be a 3 weeks journey at See, please close. Nope. The only problem with marking your page is that now it fucks up the whole book. Right. So, could someone please roll me a check for the first day?
Who wanna do it?
You're gonna roll.
I got my mouse. Nice.
Yes, just D20, straight D20.
13.
Brilliant, 13. Does that start us off quickly? That might start us off quickly.
I rolled a fucking 19.
Oh. Okay. Actually.
For my dear friend Mark.
Yeah, that's
They're
gonna.
like, ooh.
Everyone loves an ooh. Okay, I actually need to pull up stats real quick.
Oh boy.
Because we're gonna be starting quick with a combat action.
Refuse to be bystanders who raise
Well.
their voices against injustice.
And
When
let's
we
do.
stand up to silence, we
Damn it,
stand
Manny,
up to
you're
all
fired.
hate.
Yeah, we're starting off with combat. No, why are you searching? You don't need to search. Yeah, let's get a cavalcade of things here. And we will do. Oh no, where did I... Damn it, did I link the... I did link of ships in the sea somewhere, didn't I? Oh, there we go, there's of ships in the sea. Okay, so I've got to put that in my first and foremost tab. Apologies for, you know, the delay, but I actually wasn't expecting you guys to, on day one, roll this, so...
It happened.
Yeah, every once in a while, you know. Okay, so,
Pepper, a little bit of personal space, please.
Oh God, if it's another ship mimic.
07 Pip. What? No, no, there's no way that I would hit you with a ship mimic 2 times in a row. I mean, come on. So, anyways, as you guys are taking off on your first day to sea, you see a decrepit, torn apart. You see a decrepit, falling apart ship coming towards you on the horizon.
Yeah, so we're gonna start.
No. No. Feel faster.
It appears to
No.
be. It appears to be making speed.
Been summoned.
It appears to be making speed behind you. You know, from the horizon. It is. This is.
Shit, like, not again.
Yeah, this is. We'll say that it's probably about 4 or 5 hours into your journey. So you've left the seaport behind, and it has appeared to be coming actually towards you from the. Never eat, soggy wheat. It is coming to you from the east coast.
Soggy wheat.
Yeah.
I love all that. Well, because like for me, it's I'm used to waffles.
Oh,
For
okay.
W.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I always thought like the what is it called, frosted mini wheats. Like
Yeah.
that was what I put together in my head, and I'm like, man, those do kind of suck when they get soggy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you guys, it does appear to be making, speed towards you guys. You guys can attempt to outrun it if you would like. You guys can attempt to investigate. Do we want, let's see, Hector, you were in the crow's nest. Do you want to, take a look at this ship?
Yeah. Let me roll fucking perception. I'm gonna point at that shit, yell, be like, not again! Not again! We're not doing this again!
There's no
God,
way I
fucking
would,
shit.
there's no way I would
Out
hit
of
you
the
with...
last like 5 rolls I've had, they've all been 3s.
Oh, is that another 3?
On the dice plus what? 5 plus 3, so
Sorry, I'm back.
what? 11.
11. Okay.
11.
You rolled an 11. So, with an 11 from your spyglass, you take a look at the ship that is making speed toward you, and you do notice that, you can see one person currently standing on the ship. You cannot see
Do I
any other
remember?
people.
Mimic ship had a person or not? Because it was purely empty, I think.
It was purely empty. You do remember that the mimic ship did not have anyone standing at the helm.
I call out that I see a person.
Oh, lovely.
What do they look like?
You cannot make out more than, at this distance, you cannot make out much more than,
God damn it.
you can't make out the form. You do see, yeah, there is a person that is there, and you can judge based off of, actually, just give me a straight, survival roll.
Okay, that's manageable. That's 16.
With a 16, you do know that just judging based off of you're kind of using for a second. You're looking at you're aboard the wave splitter with Drake, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, you can determine that based off of your speed and the bearded dragon's speed and the ship behind you, like you're kind of triangulating them, that it will catch up to you guys within 2 hours from now.
No, I call that out.
Yeah. So
Quick question. What type of ship is the Wave Splitter?
Wave Splitter is another of the same category. It will be
Sailing ship?
Yes, it will be a sailing ship as well. Yeah, because the crew, apparently the crew for a much larger ship would be significant. So
Yeah.
as it is, I'm kind of running you guys like bare bones. Like you could in theory like heavily crew this thing and like trick it out, like every cannon available, but you would need to hire like a massive contingent of crew. Oh, hi Jose. Howdy.
Yeah.
Hey, there is.
It's all right. We kind of just started. We hopped in and you guys noticed that there is a so who calls out? Someone calls out here. You said.
Yeah, Hector calls out that the ship, it's got a single person on it, and it should catch up with us in 2 hours.
So you guys have a brief bit of time to make. I'm gonna give you in context here, like 5-10 minutes to very briefly just discuss whether you guys like your strategy for it, and then we will continue to, if there is a fight, the fight itself.
Well, I'd say we start prepping some. Oh, are we communicating across ships? How close are we sailing to each other?
The what?
How close are our ships sailing to one another? How well can we communicate to each other?
You do have.
Using flags and spyglasses, I imagine pretty far.
Yeah, and you guys can use flags and spyglasses. Also, you do have access to Jean-Jacques. So.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of assuming Jean-Jacques was doing a little bit of the.
It doesn't. I can't get that far.
How far is message? I thought message was visual, wasn't it?
Oh, message, right?
Because you took message.
I did take message.
Yeah.
When the DM gives you the out.
Well, he told me he took message.
Yeah. I just forgot about it.
I'm like this guy has like.
120 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can't go that far.
So.
Flags and spyglasses.
Yeah, flags and spyglasses. So you see a what sort of flag would you throw up here? I imagine a red flag. No, I imagine there's a more complex system. Of ships and signaling was not a was not a module I downloaded here. Ship flag signaling. Let's give that a look-see. International Maritime Signal Flags. Is there danger?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. And even if there's not like an official
here we
one,
go.
we might have
Yeah, here we
crew
go.
one.
So the uniform flag is the there is the uniform flag, which just looks like red square, white square, red square. And it says you are running into danger. So it is quarterly gules and argent, as it says.
So they're giving us that signal?
I imagine that's the I'm gonna flash. I'll ping over the maritime signal flags chart here, but I'm assuming that that's probably the most accurate one. Ding ding, ding ding.
Yeah, if we don't have like any edits, because we could always just use our own customized ones. We don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, that's true. You guys could, have set up specific ones.
Yeah. And then I figure out some way to 2 hours. I don't know, some way to wave that in a specific way to denotate time. I assume we'd have something for that.
Spyglass to spyglass, probably. You could just, like tap too. Watches vaguely exist within, the universe.
It could be approximate arm angles of distance the sun travels in the sky.
Yeah, you've done a visual what is it called? Sundial, visual sundial.
Yeah, basically, and then like I'll even hold up 2 fingers and then just kind of like mouth the word hour.
How far away are our ships from each other?
I mean, I imagine you need enough distance so that if there was any sort of massive, like any sort of you ran into weather, that you wouldn't like crash into each other. So I would imagine you guys are running astride of each other at maybe, I'd say probably about half a football field, right? 50 yards, probably something like that.
Yeah, because we can get closer to just do the mental thing. We just temporarily get in a tighter formation, but then again, they might think, oh, they're going into a tight formation.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to assume that from communication we would know, okay, let's look around to see what's, if anything, approaching us. We would eventually settle upon the ship with a spyglass and be like, fuck.
Yeah, it's making time towards you. You get a look at it. And you two see the singular figure at the control of the ship. You do not see any other figures aboard, which is, you look at your crew size and you go, well,
I'm like, well, let's prep the cannons anyway.
Alright, I send Tack in his ridiculous invisibleness.
You're gonna go have him take
invisible flying minion I could see through. That's just very useful.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So, alright, give me and that should make speed, since it's coming towards you, it should make speed relatively quickly. So, let's say, well, actually, let me check one more thing. I might need to amend time just slightly, just based on the fucking speed of the ship. I'm like, is this visible within? Well, yeah. It's relatively clear. You could probably make out 10 miles, right, with spyglass. On a clear, even sort of sea. How far can you see on a clear, even sea?
How far?
Spyglass.
How far can I see? Someone, okay, the internet says far.
Oh, isn't that helpful? Thank you, internet.
Magnified to twice their size?
Interesting. Refraction is
weird wording.
Refraction is an issue as well, and that can actually help you see farther. So when you're at the beach, you can see 3 miles. View will be distorted, but in eye height at higher than, you are much higher than 6 feet above sea level. You're at probably, we'd imagine 100 feet crow's nest, maybe something like that. Yeah. So, rise over run. Let's see. 7 feet is 3.0. 4 miles a nautical mile.
Oh, slope. We're doing slope calculations.
Apparently, dude.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna say you guys can
so
probably see.
What I'm gathering is because it's asking slope and height above sea level due to the curvature of the Earth.
Right.
So, the internet was not wrong. Google was not wrong to tell me far.
Yeah. So let's give.
That's not a wrong answer.
If from standing you can see 3 feet, I'm gonna give you that you can see 10 feet from 100 feet up, like 10 miles from.
There's like a large. I am under exaggerating here, but there's a large stone in Tennessee where you can see like 5 to 6 different states depending on the weather. So
in New Mexico, you can see like I just didn't know about the sea, but like in New Mexico, you can see 50, 60, 70 miles on a clear day. Like you can see fucking forever. Anyway, point being, what I'll give you is that so you fly Tack and you start moving him out there. Give me a perception check as Tack gains closer to the ship.
All right, mine or Tack's?
Tack. Well, because that's his physical.
Yeah.
It's a physical stat.
Well, wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Find the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Skills. Stealth. Okay. Sure. Plus 0. That's convenient. 15.
15. Okay, so with a 15, as Tack kind of flies in closer to the ship, we'll say that this burns about, because Tack speed, more math, but it took him 3.3 days to fly 805 miles. So we'll say that within maybe 20 minutes, he gains speed.
His bat form has a 40-foot fly.
Yeah, so I'm not... God damn it, I'm gonna do math. I was about to say I'm not gonna do math. I'll do math. 40-foot fly in how long? In a round? 40-foot fly in a round?
Yep.
Times...
Well, that's his movement.
Times
so
10
dash,
rounds.
and then full action.
So yeah, so 120
booking it. Yeah.
Times, and there are 10 rounds in a minute, is 1,200 feet in a minute. Wait, does that mean he can... 5,280 feet, so 5280 times 2 divided by 1,200. 5280 times 2 equals... Divided... Riveting gameplay here, by the way. Divided by 1,200. Okay, 8.8. So it takes him 8.8 minutes to get there. So in 8.8 minutes, he's able to make distance. He you take a look with a 15, and you notice that the captain of this ship appears to be someone who looks rather sickly, right? Like you can tell that they're, and granted you don't know if it's just bat eyes, but like you can tell that their skin color looks off and something looks wrong about their posture. They do appear to be physically controlling the ship.
Okay.
And you can see
are they reacting to us?
Yes. If you guys...
They're like looking off.
Yeah, they appear to be... and you can see that there is like kind of a like glimmer that is around some of the like sails and the helm and like bits and pieces of the ship. You can't tell if it's like a magical enchantment. You aren't exactly able to...
Yeah. I relay this to the... It's like... They look sickly, their skin color is wrong, and their sails glimmer with some type of magic. I cannot identify what. I'm just telling you right now. If one of them starts moaning and groaning and it doesn't look like the pox, I'm going to shit myself and I'm going overboard.
Damn it.
Just letting you know ahead of time, I do not like this.
It won't be that extreme. We got 2 against 1 here. We'll be all right. Probably.
I don't like that, Captain.
Well,
it does appear to be flying a let me check my sales information. I believe we'll just say white flag for parlay. It does appear to be flying a parlay flag.
A parlay flag.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Which is something you notice as like, so the we'll like as the first hour draws to a close and it is still making speed towards you guys. It is following you. Like the fact that you guys are going away from shore, this ship is following you. But
I can. There's something that I have not told you that I could do, but that might be useful right now. It hasn't really been useful until now.
Okay.
Would you guys like for me to communicate through TAC?
That could work. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Could help us
All
get
right.
to the bottom of this.
All right, Captain Man. What you be wanting me to say?
Let's see. Let's see. A good way to warn and get about to come off is aggressive. So, hello, you have reached calling hard.
Hey, bossman, they do be flying the parlay flag.
It's like, hello, you have reached the let's see.
Magical
The
voice in the
parlay
sky.
card, the bearded through. Please state your business and why you have raised the parlay flag to us.
Calling center
So-
ass reply.
I'm going to talk to them through the invisible bat. This is going to go great, I'm sure. Okay.
So invisible. Oh yeah, you can just taunt them invisible. This is some Oedipus shit.
Yeah.
Or, no, not Oedipus.
Yeah.
Fucking Homer. No.
Eldritch.
Odysseus. Jesus.
It was one of them.
Yeah.
I in my best Captain Uprush impression, using the actor feat on top of it.
Yeah, as Tack kind of flies in closer, you get a more you can do your thing.
Is all their skin and
Yeah.
eyeballs intact?
Eyeball not so much. It does kind of look like this is an undead of some sort. But you watch as you begin to, I imagine he notices as you do the calling out. So I'll let you do your thingy here.
Captain, they're dead.
What?
They're dead. They're dead. Anyway, I'll continue your broadcast unless you'd like to not. You have reached the crew of the bearded dragon. You have super the parlay flag. How may we help you?
You watch it. You watch
the
as
invisible bat.
you watch as the remaining eye kind of cycles towards you like this, kind of desiccated sort of eyeball. And it flashes briefly with like kind of this yellow light. And it does not appear to. It is moving around,
Tracking the sound.
Right, trying to track the sound. And you hear just very briefly, we're searching for a prisoner. One bastard. Long. He kind of trails off for a second. Like, you notice that, like, he's having a hard time, like, holding his words together. Like,
yeah.
He loses focus every so often. And just... Blue tiefling. Have you seen him?
Blue tiefling. That was something. Why
My brain what was the color of the dude we met when we first got to the place before Jess left?
Speaking of Jethros.
Don't remember his name.
Jethro?
The tiefling we picked up?
He said no. He said before Jess left.
Oh, before Jess left.
Yeah, before Jess left.
Is where I was, because we met a tiefling that also had her mouth that one time. I don't remember who that was. That's just where my brain went.
Well, I know Jess. She was green. It wasn't blue.
So let me.
No, but we met at. We met the one. Was it a captain of a ship?
Icemark is not
He's Frank's on the right track. I'll give you. I'm gonna hint to you. Captain of a ship.
Captain.
My brain's
Blue tiefling captain.
Frank had it. I saw you start
I just
going
don't
into
know the name.
I'm like,
I just can't get the name out of my brain, and I doubt I wrote it down because my
notes on
character's
this.
not
We
good
must
at
has
that
to have
shit.
notes on this character.
Huh?
Somebody here has to have a note on that character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through my notes.
Same.
Just in case.
Nice.
Travis, you probably have it, and I probably don't.
Yeah, I'll give you context. It was around the time that you guys came from Kilkerry, like from way back when.
Right. So like,
I don't know about this.
before we got to.
Wait. The jerk with the sprite pixie thing?
No, it
No.
would have. It would have been.
Okay, then I don't know about this.
You are talking about. You're talking about the guy from the.
Yeah, that's what I was talking.
There was you picked up his journal. You found his journal aboard.
Can I roll wisdom for my character?
Yes,
remembering the name that I didn't
Yeah, and
fucking write down.
I'll give it a or history. Yeah, whatever works.
19 plus whatever you want to. If you're forcing me intelligence, it's flat 19. If it's wisdom based, it's plus 8.
What are your wisdom options there?
I mean,
like what are the sub skills for wisdom there?
Animal handling, insight, medicine, perception, survival.
I just roll a fucking.
Yeah,
there's nothing really for memory. I know.
Yeah.
I think we've used wisdom in the past.
Yeah, we've used history potentially. I'll do survival because this will be you like as you think of it. Hector goes diving into his things to see if he can find the journal that he has and pulls out the Journal of Grimjin Yarrow. Yes, the captain of the Saltbear Shriek.
Oh, yes.
When you guys heard the tale of like that ship that got absolutely fucked up and like he had to like wrecked it and like this guy like fucked off into, you know, like he's disappeared. He had to go underground. We have no information about him since that time other than the records that you guys had in from the Dockmaster. That was the only other time you've heard about this guy.
I just realized I'm on the other ship, so I'll have to we'll have this realization when it gets communicated.
Yeah, well, I mean, Uprush is rolling a check too, so what's your history check? I'll let you do a history check here.
History check? Okay, where the fuck did my... Sorry, that was probably loud.
Yeah. 15? You do not think of the name, unfortunately. You can recognize you remember all this in this moment. The fucking journal. We found it because that's where you found your box that had the Ioun stone in it. Right? It was the same place. So you were like you're like, we have the journal, who's this fucker?
There's a shipwreck that we found this on.
Yes.
Oh shit on.
So let me jump back to live. So Jean-Jacques, he asks the oh what? Yeah, he asks the blue tiefling. Have you seen him?
I mean, the answer to that question is no. We haven't seen the tiefling. We just got his name and his journal or something.
Yeah. I say we likely. Yeah, I relay. We've likely heard of him. We have not seen him. His name is... What is his name?
Grimjin Yarrow. Yes.
Grimjin Yarrow. Is this your tiefling?
Oh, and you watch as his eye burns, like it burns very briefly with that with that yellow, and then just fade like brightens into like orange, like Sith eyes almost, like brightens and just yeah. He's like.
Captain, is this a friend? Is Grim is the tiefling our friend?
We've never met him. We don't really know anything about the guy except for like his journal that we found. That Hector.
Unlike you, my good shriveled friend, he still draws breath. We don't know where he is. Best of luck.
he asks, "Shall we? May my crew and I come aboard to search?"
To search?
Search for him.
I turn to the captain. I just give him like a no. No, say no. Say no. Captain, say no.
Let me think.
There's nothing to think about. Say no.
Panic.
Man, give me a second. Just.
All cannons broadside.
Someone on another boat that I cannot hear just had a really good idea.
Just hold on. Was that the sounds of a really good idea?
I caught like the thought stream just wafting in the air.
do you have?
Huh?
What is your idea?
What's my idea? Just having them nowhere near us.
I thought you said you had an idea for a second.
I had an idea. No. I don't. No.
He just doesn't want the undead anywhere near us.
Yeah, I just don't want
They
they're
continue
dead.
making pace towards you guys.
Dead. I mean, we hand them over to Hector's god, and by that I mean sink them, or we try to diplomacy. I don't know. This is the most amount of words I've gotten in with someone who's dead.
I'm gonna give it one chance at diplomacy, and if he continues approaching,
Roll an Arcana check here, Jean-Jacques.
Okay. I don't wanna. 13.
13. Yeah, as you say this does strike you. This is the most you've ever talked to a dead person, and you know you avoid you avoid them like the plague, but like also, the dead don't usually talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Dead don't usually talk.
They can be talked to, I guess, because they're talking to the invisible bad megaphone. What's a megaphone? Never mind.
I'd like to try to persuade this little bitch to just trust us at our word and leave us alone.
Oh, the you want to attempt to persuade the ghost, or the the dead.
Can I? Okay, this is a massive stretch. No, actually, no. My magic straight up doesn't work like this. I want to like project my image or Captain's image from
Tack.
But it's Tack, but I can't. I can the only spells I can transmit are touch.
Yeah.
Can I through
all
like
I can cast
microphone?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
That'd be cool if I could just Star Wars chat with him.
Yeah, force projection. No.
Yeah, that'd be cool. This force projection or just a hologram.
Yeah. I mean, you can attempt to persuade. He's like, you know what's funny is that because you're transmitting your voice as you're speaking aloud, he's hearing the other side of this argument. By the way, so he's hearing one side of an argument of just like no, wait, why aren't we?
No, turn that off. Oh, I turned that off. I'm not transmitting all that. That'd be hilarious. Though.
You know how funny? Just once, like when you call your buddy on the phone and he's like talking to like his wife in the background.
Like he'll catch like this dead dude's probably catching like little snippets of like I'm like wait a second like I'm just gonna just the moment where I'm like before I put it on mute.
Yeah. Are you?
All right.
I want to attempt to persuade. It's like
okay.
So as much as we would love to provide you with the comfort of an inspection, some crewmates here are not the most comfortable with the idea of you guys coming on board. So I would like to provide you Captain's word and honor that this man is not aboard our ship and we have never met him.
Where did we hear him from?
We read about him in a book. That's it. We've only read about this in books.
And the information from the dockmaster, which was about the last time the ship left the harbor.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so can we just give them a lead and just F off?
Yeah. Like, all we know is that his last location, or at least the last time that we know that he departed from his ship was this time. Referring to that particular zone.
All right, I relay to our dead friend.
Hey, you've got a dead friend.
I don't like that.
All my friends are
it's like on the honor of my captain. We do not have this man aboard. All we know is from a journal, and that he was last seen by the dockmaster of insert place here. That he left insert place here at insert time here.
Roll me a persuasion check.
And we are not entirely comfortable with a bunch of dead people. Just letting you know, you are definitely dead. You want to go? You want to go on your mission? You want
Yeah.
to go on your mission? We're with you. Don't know anything about this guy. Good luck. I bet he earned it because I mean, guys.
You guys are ending him all.
Guys you're chasing him into the afterlife, so he probably has it coming. Best of luck.
Jean-Jacques, roll a persuasion check here.
I can do those. I can definitely do those. 17.
17. So you
Wait, no, sorry. No, I'm wrong. 22.
22. So you notice as you say this, you watch his eyes like dim again and then fly. Like what you're watching is like a magical aura encompassing the irises of his eyes that then will dull occasionally. Like it's almost like whatever this magic is not. Roll an Arcana check for me.
You play World of Warcraft back in the day?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, the Wrath of the Lich King cinematic when the dragon roars and all the undead look up at the dragon that's roaring and they get hype and then their eyes.
Well, roll.
Yeah.
Roll a d20
Right.
here for
Arcana.
or roll Arcana. Yeah.
3.
I wish I could be doing those.
No.
Their eyes are shiny.
Yeah, eyes go shiny sometimes. Eyes go dark sometimes.
Eyes go burr.
Yeah, but you watch as the eyes go.
Geez.
The eyes, you can connect the dots, and as the eyes go dark again, as
Yeah.
you're saying this, like, then you watch them flash at the end of your sentence, and you watch its head pivot very briefly in an entirely separate direction from your guy's ship, and go, "Ah, you speak truth. I hope our paths never cross again, or your
Same.
ship will be another one that we add to our graveyard." And just like takes off in the opposite direction. Like you watch the ship turn about.
We can debate the last details, but the first part I totally agree with. Bye forever.
You watch it turn and take off in an opposite direction.
I hated that.
And as Tack watches, you watch as Tack watches, and you begin to see like these little shimmers of like magic that you were seeing everywhere. You begin to see the outlines, like now that you've been watching for a while, the outlines of people very slowly as these like incorporeal ghosts climbing the riggings, turning the ship, rowing the oars. Right.
I would have not enjoyed that combat.
Yeah. And with a 22, he rolled an 11 on his like, do I want to still fight these fuckers check? You know.
That's great. That's great. Thank you. Goodbye forever.
Yeah. So the
where were they? Where was our guy last seen? What was the insert place here?
Oh, it was seen. So you have the two instances that you have found were that the ship that he was on sank in the like one of the other ships of his brigade sank in the Crawdad's Gullet next to the Shattered Isles there. The one that you guys had that, amazing series of ship checks to get through that first time. One of the other ships in his fleet sank there, right? And the book said, they have taken the Saltbear's Shriek. I am, effectively incognito. They don't know that I'm not one of them, but, like, my time is growing short. And, like, then you have a record of, I believe it was 2 or 3 years later, him making port in Pastab at Bunik to meet with Dockmaster Tension. And that was it. Like, there is one section of him on record, and that's it. Like, since the time that the ship disappeared. So you know that he survived the encounter, but you have no knowledge of what else has happened to this character for the last, for the additional 3 years after the disappearance. Except somehow he pissed off an undead.
Okay.
Boy. Literally, I'm just gonna drop onto his ass on the deck like, oh, thank the gods.
I am very conflicted, Captain.
I am very happy that this is over and done with. I don't want anything to do with whatever the hell that was supposed to be.
Brawl, you're aboard the Bearded Dragon, right?
Yes, and it is at that moment where Grawl wakes up.
Oh, damn it! I was about to give you a history check, but if Grawl was, would Grawl be asleep at like 3 p.m.?
Oh, okay, you can be okay. We can yeah.
Oh wait, last time, because isn't this the same day that we left off on in the last?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
you're
is
right,
when you guys
you're
took
right,
off.
you're
So.
right.
Oh yeah, and you guys had the early morning thing. Yes. So Grawl, you get either a history or a what else would I give you potentially? A survival check, a history or survival check.
I'm gonna go survival.
Horrifying.
23.
Holy shit. Okay.
No.
As they describe
He knows things?
Yeah, as they describe this encounter, you go, "Wait a second, I fought something like that, like on your travels."
Wait a minute. This sounds familiar.
Huh? What do you mean familiar?
It would have just been like just one of these guys alone wandering the Deadlands.
I remember fighting something similar in the desert.
In the desert.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And feel free to character this however you would like. You can improvise however the fight went. But...
It was an interesting fight, but it got some nicks on me, but it just kind of went away after a while.
Oh, thank the gods we don't let that thing on the freaking ship.
Oh, don't worry. I would have handled it for you.
You know, I believe that. But also, I don't want to risk it. Well, now that that horrifying experience is over and done with.
I told you guys I wasn't going to give you a mimic ship twice.
This would be the first legitimate time that anyone has seen Uprush stressed to his core for a moment.
Oh my god.
Wasn't scared, just stressed. Just, oh god. Oh,
Can I vibe? Can Grawl vibe check Uprush?
Yes, you can roll. You can roll insight here. What was that? What was that, Travis?
It's vibe check.
Yeah, vibe check.
13.
13.
What can,
how well?
What can I?
Oh wait, what?
What can I glean from how Uprush is looking?
Yeah, how well is Uprush hiding his anxiety in this moment? Is he attempting to, or not at all?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I mean, he literally dropped onto his ass on the deck, just like out of just exhaustion, just his legs gave just. Oh.
Yeah. So with a fair success, I'll give it, like a 3 out of 5 success, right, as it were, 13 out of 20, right? What is he gain from Uprush in this moment? Like how is Uprush specifically feeling about this sort of encounter? What thoughts run across his face?
What do you perceive?
Huh?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You can describe this. With
I'm sorry.
Describe.
I didn't what you were saying. Okay.
No. Yeah, describe Uprush's mental state with he rolled a 13 out of 20 success. Like, describe what you see flit across his face. Like how he shows this stress.
So Uprush is like, he's not visibly sweating, but he's like a little momentarily disheveled. His hat's a little bit more crooked than usual, falling over and not even bothering to fix it. He's not like visibly shaken or anything, but his expression reads, the last thing I wanted to see was some fucking undead right now in front of me. Or just like the idea of looking at a ship of haunted creatures may have just brought out a core memory for a second.
What's it called? Grawl slams his he gives him a hard back pat and goes,
Come on, Captain, you cannot be afraid of such things. And he just boom.
Oh god! Ugh. One day you're gonna kill me before something else does.
Remember, fear means you are alive. Embrace it.
Yes. You got that right. So touching this. Yep, I'm not dead yet, even from that. Oof. Well, at least our ship can continue in peace.
Yeah, the so you guys see from the wave splitter that the ship has turned around and is now going the opposite direction. Like, as Frank is like diving, like, Hector pulls out the journal and like and you watch like 5 minutes later as the ship just turns away and disappears.
Well, I guess things went well.
Yeah. I'll take it.
All right.
Yeesh.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do for the remainder of this first day?
Let's see. So.
All right. Let's see. And Jean-Jacques had something at some point, didn't he? Okay. I'll let you know when I think of it. Okay. So we'll jump to day 2. Can we have another roll? You guys bed down nicely for the night. You've made speed back towards the despotate. Can we have a secondary roll here from someone else?
I'm done rolling.
Huh? No, you're like, that's it.
Definitely done
I'll do
rolling.
it.
Well, that encounter is now off the table, so,
19.
19. Ooh. This one, I think, is interesting.
Ruth.
Yeah. I seem to recall that this is an interesting one. Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, as you guys make day 2, you see that there is a ship that, a ship making speed, so another ship on the secondary day, the sun, rises, and you are a couple hours into the day, just, simple, going about your duties, when you happen to spot that there is a ship that has been, you note that a two-masted ship, and the larger of the two masts has been, destroyed, right? You see now simply the stump of the mast on the horizon. A ship that you recognize, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Oh boy. All of us, or just...
I believe it would be Drake, since he was the one who made the roll here.
Right.
I was about to say, don't make me roll a history check. I'm begging you.
30-20.
No,
30-20.
Adrian...
You do recognize this ship that has been injured, and they are currently flying. You actually, as you notice this, you hear at distance here. You hear very briefly in your head. You go, "Hold up, wait, we know you," and you recognize the ship as the ship of the, or the ship of the. It is flying that same flag of the red goat eating the golden grass that you guys had noticed from before. Completely, half decimated, right? It appears that they have been on the receiving end of a fucking beatdown. And you hear the sound in your head of the warlock that you remember from that first encounter.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and you just, wait, we know you. Hold on. And he continues with, would you mind rendering some assistance? We're kind of fucked up right now. And, hold on, how many words was that? Was that 25 yet? Hold on, we know you. Would you mind rendering some assistance? That's 11. Jesus, now I've got to think about this. Okay, and let's continue with, we got robbed by the... and we're fucking angry. Also, hi.
That's... Oh.
Yeah.
You got 25 to respond.
Wait till I hear that in character.
25 to respond.
I believe that's how this
you
spell
get
works.
25 word response as well. I wouldn't have been track, but then I was like, oh man, I've got to actually track this, so
Oopsie doodle.
Oopsie doodle. The what? The text of the magic ability? Oh my god, actually following it. It couldn't be me.
Son of a bitch! I forgot I have to actually follow the rules.
Yeah. Hey man, half of this stuff is rules is written, and half of it is fun homebrew bullshit. It's vibes and thriving campaign.
So AJ,
Yes.
is it as soon as he's done talking? Is whatever I say sent automatically, or can I talk to?
I will allow you to. Yeah, like do a like you have to prep your you have time to prep your response, and you can do it by talking to others.
Alright. So I'll yell up to Hector. Looks like the is needing some help in the back.
Oh, fuck.
You just fuck.
Yeah. Aren't they fucking assholes?
No, they're our friends.
Who am I thinking of that nearly just fucking sank us and was just fucking cocky douches?
It's both.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. Okay.
They're assholes.
You've had a modicum of interactions.
They're respectful assholes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At least they helped us out afterward.
Mhm.
Kind of.
Yeah, they did give
Very
you. They were the ones who, after they nearly sank you, they gave you the information about the in tens, and then their fucking what do they call it? The blacksmith. The fucking blacksmith is the one who you delivered that jackalware to in tens. After you got in the fight with them, like you like hooked them up, so like you're on like all right terms, but these are the assholes.
Neutral pirate alliance.
You're right, exactly.
Very, very loose on the last word in that sentence.
Yeah.
We're chilling for right.
Also, didn't Jethro give us like a signal to?
Jethro did appear that he was that he is hiding from these guys. Oh, which on day one he could have explained a little bit more thoroughly and just said, "Hey, like I've got to kind of stay away from the so the sea is great, Well, ooh, retcon."
He's about to be in shit.
We'll just tell him to hide in Rick or something. It's not like they're coming onto our ship.
That's true. Still, he should probably go below deck.
Yeah.
So whenever this information passes along.
Yeah, you guys can pull astern of each other, to a close enough distance that you guys can call to each other. This doesn't appear to be any sort of ruse, seeing as they're missing their mast and have massive holes blown in the side of their ship.
I'm about to talk so much shit. Well, look who it is.
Yeah, you guys are pulling up to render aid? Brilliant. Okay, so as you guys pull up, and that wasn't like that was just like, man, I get to do the acting. So you guys pull up astern of of their ship, which is kind of floating, just like not like dead in the water, but it's not really making speed at all.
Also, I am telling Jethro to go under deck.
Yeah, to hide below decks. Wonderful. And so damn it, I just put that in the front of the thing. NPC primer, the hand faction. Okay, so as you guys pull up to alongside the ship, Uprush just chilling. You see the hand kind of like like long like black feather duster jacket. This half elf looking fucker. And like this, kind of a low pulled. He had kind of like a skull cap, kind of like pulled low around like his eyes, right? And like you watch him just like he's like kind of tapping his foot as you guys come up alongside. He's got like a very like upset expression on his face and just
literally gonna pull the ship up like this. Well, look who it is.
Yeah, shoes on the other foot. Yeah, we get it. Jesus. Don't have to be so smug about it.
I couldn't help myself even a little bit. Get you guys ship shape, huh?
Oh yeah, well it's these fucking man, the one that was coming through here, the fucking lady, she took off and just blasted our fucking ship, said she needed as much supplies as she could gather, something like that. Jesus. and wasn't even in the mood for parlay. You guys are great. You guys do parlay. Not even willing to parlay.
Sounds like somebody dealt you guys a raw hand.
They dealt me a hole in the side of my fucking ship, and 15 of my crew members is what they dealt me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a.
Well,
I mean, we weren't really gonna give up what we had without a fight. It was kind of important, especially after, things are well, and you watch the guy next to him, the gunslinger from last time, kind of tap him on the shoulder and just like. Yeah, don't talk about it. And you watch the hand just kind of turn to him and right. No, we're in a great place. Everything's great here now. Fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, look, great. I mean, we could always, leave it to your devices.
He turns and he looks to him and he just goes, "Can you roll a persuasion check here?"
Yep, absolutely. Oh, I've been waiting for. Oh, God damn it! Wait, am I lagging or no?
No, you're good. I can hear.
No, you're good.
My Discord is refreshing its screen.
It was probably the fucking the music, because the music just refreshed.
Weird. It refreshed my entire Discord.
Jesus.
Yeah, it did that to me earlier.
It happened. Yeah, this happened to me earlier too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
That video thing.
Let's see. That Lady Gaga? The fuck is going on? I don't actually want to skip that. Anyway, persuade.
Yeah, persuasion.
This damn smooth surface, bro. Hey, that's gonna be a 19 for me, good sir.
19. Oh yeah, he's not. Yeah, doesn't roll a great counter insights or counter charisma. So he just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Some motherfucker stole our our Stone of Storms a while back, and now things are a lot harder for the on the high seas."
Isn't that what they used to jump us?
That is what they used to jump you. Yes, the one that moved the storm around to obscure their own path. Yeah. They're like, some motherfucking tiefling ass motherfucker stole our Stone of Storms.
Oh,
So wait,
hey man, let me guess. He was blue.
He was a blue tiefling.
Yeah. I do not want to run into them again.
say, wait a second. You guys discovered a blue tiefling. He took all your shit.
Yeah, and then he ran. Little bastard.
Well,
Not the only ones after him.
so it looks like you guys have some undead friends, some undead allies you can have. Because someone's looking for this guy.
The undead. Wait, hold up. They came to you and they told you that they were looking for Jethro Gravestone?
Yeah.
No. Never mind.
Fantastic. Roll a deception check, please, Upresh. Well, I guess technically it's persuasion. That is right.
I literally thought he was talking about the other guy.
Yeah.
Wait.
You can roll a persuasion or a deception. I believe it can be either because technically you're telling the truth. So it is your call.
Okay, no. Now Austin as a player is confused.
Yes. No, AJ...
Jethro's blue tiefling?
Jethro is also blue. He is also a tiefling. Yes.
That's why I thought of him first.
That's why the other time...
So the other guy's name is what's his name?
Grim Junior. That is so like.
Oh,
him,
okay. I'm
dark,
confused.
Dark blue, midnight blue complexion, beard. Right. His beard is the they modeled the thing on yours after his beard originally. Right.
Okay.
Now.
Right.
Grim Jethro is the guy you just picked up who is hiding in your ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot he was a blue tiefling.
Yes.
I didn't know he was a blue tiefling.
Yep. Yeah, light blue, different complexion.
Get
kind
out
of
of
thing.
me first. I was like, does he have an alias?
No.
I was like, what?
No, you're like, did we just pick up the fucking...
That was amazing.
Yeah, you know what fun...
Literally, Uprush was
what are the
like...
chances?
Yeah.
If you could see Uprush, just like his brain just short-circuited for a second. He just heard the freaking dial-up tone neck.
Yeah, wait. Wait. Who?
Gravestone. I gave him the last name Jethro Gravestone.
They're like, oh yeah, let me.
No. Captain, what was the name of the guy?
Way.
What was the name of the
Well, you first
that the undead had a beef with?
First, we're gonna let Uprush do his role here because trying to pass off this moment is gonna be crucial. Well, not crucial, but relevant. So,
deception or persuasion?
Or persuasion, your choice. Yes, because technically you're telling the truth, but
I'm gonna go with persuasion because Uprush literally did not think this is who he was talking about. Like, actually, he was like, "Oh, I thought he was talking about."
Okay.
Oh, so just no.
Gotcha.
Which is gonna be another 19.
Okay, 19. Let's do insight. Okay, thank God. That was nearly a natural 20. It was instead an 8. So he just looks at you and goes, "Oh, well."
I thought you meant. I thought you meant this guy whose journal we found. That's what I thought you were talking about first.
Yeah, he was okay. So that fucker. Yeah, we heard about him. We know that he was with the for a time, but he disappeared off our radar. We have no idea what's up with this fuck.
Wait. He was.
Information was correct. They are with.
Yeah, Hold up, you. Yeah. Wait, how do you guys know this information? That was pretty secretive.
We're gonna have to consolidate some information here.
Okay. Well, do you need a second? I can give you a second.
So we can discuss this while we help you out with your ship.
Okay, well, yeah, come aboard. Also, we noticed, so we heard you guys had a second ship. We were going to ask for use of it, but clearly you're using it, so,
Yeah, sorry. Wait, Twitter's ours.
Yeah. Oh, good name. And you're like, you see like the warlock come up and whisper something in his ear. You see this half-orc warlock with the little pixie fairy that you guys was the one who gave you guys that riddle earlier. Just kind of walk up and he just, "Oh hey guys," and waves over at you very briefly.
Hey.
And like whispers in the hand's ear. You watch the hand's voice just like face just get. And
I still have your weird butterflies in a jar.
Yes. Wait. No. Hold. You say this to the guy? To the orc?
Yeah.
Yeah. To Tom the warlock. Yeah. Tom looks over at you and just, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And you watch the hand just yell, "We lost another cannon! God damn it! We can't even fix it! This is just the worst. Man, if I ever get hands on that fucking Jethro, I swear to God." And continues about his day.
What did this guy Jethro do to you?
We'll have to interrogate him after this.
Yeah, they go, he stole the stone. He stole the stone, and we needed. I mean, you may have gathered that the.
We didn't do this.
Yeah, we
did this after you lost the stone.
Yeah, you may have gathered.
Oh, okay, I thought like Jethro like did. Okay,
No,
okay, that takes it. Okay, take it. That brings things into context.
No, you may have gathered the fact that are not necessarily a seafaring organization, right? We use trickery, we use tactics, right? Straight up ship to ship combat, not our speciality.
Not from the way it went last time.
Well, we had this guy, and he gestures over his shoulder to the gunslinger, who like roll an insight check here, Uprush.
Gladly.
And you notice Hector Drake. You notice that you guys are being waved over to join the group here. So you guys can pull up alongside and take the gangway if you would like to.
All right.
14 for my insight check.
14. Yeah, you notice. No, you don't. Sorry.
Yeah, that's, oh well.
Huh? Yeah, it was. I was about to say it, and then I rolled higher than a 14 on there, and I had to go and check my. my numbers for a minute, and just go, wait, no, that's higher. You gain nothing. You do notice that the eye is staring at you, but you cannot gain any information from like how he's looking at you.
Staring at him, I would like to
just
cast Detect Thoughts.
Yeah, you just with that, you just brief surface level thoughts. He is still tracking, like, running through this guy's head. You hear just like, I think if I had to, I could shoot him in the heart and he'd go down in one shot. He's not the easiest of his crew, though. And, like looking around, like, this guy is he is still methodically planning out, if a fight were to go down, how to kill each and every single one of you. Like,
he's thinking that he could take you down in one shot?
That's what runs through his head. You don't, obviously you don't hear Jean-Jacques,
Yeah,
but,
I don't tell him that.
But just like you hear him running through his head, and like this guy is just planning contingencies, like in the moment, like straight line, methodical.
Yeah.
Respect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just worried he was casting detect thoughts.
No. No.
I can respect bitch ass.
Yeah. So, what was that uprush? What were you saying to the? Oh, you told the hand, you're like, last time, and he's just like, yeah. Well, we had this guy, and he's a crack shot, so
So, yeah, kind of figured that. Well, let's get to talking and repairing this thing.
Brilliant.
As best we can.
So you guys all pull up alongside, and you hop aboard the ship. You call over your carpenters, you call over the Furbolgs, Mateus and Jixus, you call over Bronwyn, and you kind of like Bronwyn just kind of like asks, do we have to use our wood, or do they have some?
What did he say?
Peels up his jowls again.
Are you using our wood, or do they have some?
He peels up his jowls and just and then he notices that Ariel herds him and drops his jowls and goes, "Thank you."
No problem.
Thank you. So, looking at hands, like, you guys have any wooden supplies, or did they take that from you too?
No, yeah, we've got some. We just don't have our carpenter was one of those that they shot, so can't really.
Well, we'll work with what you got. We kind of got a long trip ahead of us and some business to take care of, so we can't spare too much on our end. But we'll help you out as best we can.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate.
I'll also help out with repairs with my mending.
Oh, brilliant. So yeah, as Bronwyn, you watch as Bronwyn and Mateus and Jixus like get to work, and they start like they start like taking the wood, chopping it up, like already making like the lengths needed to cover the holes and repairs in the side of the boat. Jixus kind of turns to you and she goes, "I do not think that we can actually fix the mast there, though. Mainly since it is gone."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that tracks.
Yeah, and like she like looks at the hand and just goes, "Will that be a problem?" And he's like, I mean, we don't have a mess, so we can't really do much in the way of fixing it. Obviously, I'm not gonna fault you for that one, unless you guys have an extra mast somewhere under your.
But if we did, I'd give it to you. Trust me.
They have actually. The Pastab did actually supply you guys in your supplies here with a secondary mast. However, that would leave it non-applicable for your guys' journey.
Yeah,
so that's...
Oh, well, then I'd be like, as much as I would love to fork over the extra one we have might be in a situation where we get our mast blown off, too.
He goes, understandable. We'll limp our way into a friendly port.
If I were at full strength, I could get you guys moving a little faster. Unfortunately, not quite there these days.
Yeah, we still appreciate it. Hey, it's always good. It's always good talking shop with y'all. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet some fellow businessmen of the high seas.
With my detect thoughts still running, is he stalling?
The hand. Roll so you get surface level thoughts. You can roll an insight here too, if you would like. In addition, because you're like kind of looking.
Insight. I got a total of like a 12.
12. No. I say question mark. He is just making polite conversation for the time being. Like,
Oh good. Oh good. I hear.
You're good. He's just making polite conversation for the time being. Surface level thoughts. He is just like kind of like, well, if we had to get fucked over, at the very least there was someone along, here to, to help. If we could have just been floating here for, more like weeks and weeks at sea. So, this is something.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to reach out mentally to Captain. Like, they're land-based. Maybe they'd like to come along. Maybe we could tow them.
where we're going? I mean, could.
I don't know. What are their interests? I know nothing of the. Should we roll it? Should we roll up with 3 boats?
I would like to ask them a couple of questions before I try to invite them into this hellish fucking brigade we're going on.
All right.
So yeah, he finishes just saying that. Yeah, we appreciate fellow businessmen in the high seas.
Speaking of business,
yeah,
what's the word on you guys' end besides getting robbed?
You can roll a persuasion check with advantage right now because of the repairs that you guys are assisting in.
Oh yeah, it's why it always pays to be a nice guy. And a nice guy gets my ass a 21.
21. Brilliant. So with a 21, what'd you say the word on what?
Yeah, what's the latest news on?
Oh, on the here. Yeah. He goes, well, they've scattered after your attack on their on your base there. They haven't appeared to had enough time to begin reconsolidating their forces. And it mainly looks like they've each gone to seek shelter at their own, locations. They aren't really, pardon me, they aren't really running as many operations right now. However, let's see, they do, I mean, obviously one of the things that is kind of on their mind is they know that you took, Javaneth, and so they are trying to figure out how to get him back, because obviously they don't want one of their leaders in prison. So why did you take him, by the way? We didn't get any information about that.
That guy so happens to have royal relations.
To Pastab?
Yup.
Oh, no way. Hold on. We heard.
I just give a big knowing
we heard
nod.
We heard that the corpse was faked, but we didn't put that together.
Neither did we until we were looking him in the face.
You're kidding. Dear hell. So their own son was robbing them.
Yup.
Holy shit.
For the greater good he was putting it.
Damn.
Which, he wasn't wrong about what he was saying, but he was wrong about how he was doing it.
Well, that's hugely relevant information. God damn, if we had known that the world, that the politics of the world were that fucked up, it would have been, we should have, well, that could have given us a foothold in Pastab. Oh well. Clearly he's nothing now.
Yeah.
You guys did good. You guys did good dropping him off there, though. That's if we had done what you did, Pastab would have been a great, would have been a great place to work. We haven't really. I mean, we got some people there, but network of spies is vast. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of gain the information here, Jean-Jacques. He is bullshitting a little bit, though you cannot, like, with Detect Thought still running, you cannot tell whether he is, like, what way he is bullshitting, if that makes sense. Like, you can't tell if he's bullshitting.
He's fluent in bullshit, and he's just doing it.
Right, that there is a small, like, either there is a very small number, and he is bullshitting now, telling you that there is not, or they have a actual vast network of spies in Pastab. You are not entirely certain. Like... Yeah. He's bullshitting, you just aren't sure how. And he just, he's like, yeah, so, I mean, that's part of it. We know that Teliona fucked off to the Despotate, and we know that, that they're, bringing soldiers. There's some sort of offensive that they're trying to plan for, like gathering, which not entirely certain about the timing.
Naval or ground?
Ground.
Tell them. All right, I'd like to know that.
And he goes, I mean, I imagine that they would have to go through there, but you know, there's no real reason. I mean, it's just a jungle, you know what I mean? Like, unless they're just trying to remove them as a thorn in their side, but they've never really seemed, how do I phrase it? They never really seemed super dead set on expansion. They're more, you know, happy to work their own bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the despot just gets her jollies off on fucking with other people, you know, and you know, being a horrific old C word. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it on the recording. By the way, agent. You know.
Just say it and bleep it out later.
Yeah, bleep. Insert the. But you know, that's him. He gives it the the old Australian swagger, Kiwi swagger. She gets it off on being a horrific old, you know, piece of shit.
Well, I guess it makes sense. You show that any of them are invincible, and the rest of them start panicking.
Yeah, could be relevant.
Well, it's funny because we're actually headed in that direction. Despotate.
Really?
Yep. That's why we're like, we need some of the extra stuff we got on us, just in case something goes south.
Like us.
Yeah, you're headed for the despotate.
Yep. Like you said, guys ran away there.
Do you plan on, you know, fighting? Like, what's going on? What are you doing?
Well, it's Jean-Jacques. Like, all we know what you want. Take them down, right?
I would like them gone very much, yes.
I mean,
but
that would clear the way.
We're looking to be a thorn in their side too.
Mm-hmm.
That would help clear the way for, you know, I mean, that it's our business works all right there, but it's not, you know, it's yeah. How do I phrase it? It's hard to run a proper shady operation when you're at risk of any of your informants being strung up and, you know, tortured at any point. You know, I appreciate my informants with their heads not mounted on spikes.
Yeah, I can totally understand that feeling.
So,
who would ever want to have a head mounted on a spike?
Yeah, so I mean, you know, that would definitely help out if you guys could manage to do that. I mean, you'd have it. We still appreciate the fucking jackal that you gave to us back in tens. Those bastards are war's going well for us because of that. So I appreciate the info.
No problem there. Hated those bastards.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes. Our guy over there, he's a good leader. So yeah.
Well, if you want, we could tow you somewhere, potentially
to the despotate. All right.
Yeah. On the ground.
Define friendly port.
Friendly port? Fuck.
Define friendly port.
Define friendly ports? You said to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friendly. I mean, fuck, a friendly port for us. I mean, there's no chance you guys are going back 2 days out of your way to go back to Pastab, right? Yeah. Okay. Thought not. So, in that case, I mean, we could make the despotate work, and you know that would help accelerate things for us. You know. Yeah. We'd be willing.
So tell you what, we land shop there with you guys. Any of your little informants, give us some extra.
Hey, yeah, that'd be good.
In the area.
Whatever's left of my own network plus theirs.
Yeah, and then after that, we'll let you guys do your business, and we'll go take down the entire despotate.
All right. All right. It sounds like a deal. And you see him. He reaches out his hand for a handshake. Brilliant. gives you a handshake and just goes. Calls out, "Well, you bunch of blimey buggers! Looks like we're heading out and we're gonna go and help take down the despotate. Might as well, bunch of old fucks, But yeah. So let's make things shipshape. Come on. And like you notice as like the crew members are kind of like running around trying to, you've got the one mast, but they're like trying to help Drake. You are currently going through and mending as each of them put the new boards into place as best as possible. And within, let's say within 3 hours, the vessel appears seaworthy, like enough that like they can make speed. There is no like crosswind that will slow the thing down. Obviously, they're still down a mass, but it will not slow your boat down significantly. To be having to tow the, I'll give you an extra probably 2 days travel here with your 2 ships hauling this one. So, so
did I hear like the exchange and that was name?
Hector, as you're getting to the end of the repair process, Hector.
Just brings Captain with me away from our new friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we have a crew member trying not to be near these guys?
Right.
Oh wait, where did the thing go? The activity just disappeared.
I just kind of remember the guy that we've been having hide for how long now?
For 3 hours.
Well,
there you go.
I think there's a way we can make that work. It's gonna take a little bit of convincing, but we can make it work.
Good thing that is not my job. And Hector just leaves. They're
technically slightly indebted to us for our services today.
That is true. So hey buddies, we're gonna need you to be chill about something. Of course, not Hector. Not Hector. Hector didn't say.
Yeah. All right. So, when do you? They continue to make pace on the repairs. Obviously, the repairs finish up. How quickly you may approach this concept at your own timing here, by the way. So, like, feel free to bring it up whenever you think is best.
It will be like when the repairs have kind of drawn to a close. People are tired
already.
Something so that people aren't immediately enamored with energy to jump at the opportunity
to jump there in the guy. Yeah.
Be like, all right, talk to the hand and be like, there is
talk to
one caveat.
Talk to the hand.
Just put a hand on the shoulder. There is one caveat to this whole situation.
He looks at you and goes, shoot.
Said, well, see, that's exactly what you're not allowed to do, is shoot.
All right. Let's. I'm hearing you out. Your friends, your friends today. So,
I'm gonna try to work out a deal here for you,
okay.
A beneficial one, with one of our crew members. And I'm gonna gesture to someone to bring out Jethro. And like I said, no hands on the guns.
Yeah.
We're gonna be amicable. We're gonna be courteous.
Who wants to grab him? Who wants to bring this up? Grawl, brilliant. So Grawl, as you're below decks and you've got
It'd be
Jethro,
funny if I could make myself look like him.
You hear him like no, they're going to kill me. I don't want to be slaughtered. Please don't bring me out there.
Say, listen to me. This is a way we form trust. Say, Grawl, get to it.
As you drag him up above decks,
It's just a horror movie for him as you hear
you hear the sounds of thudding and you watch as also, by the way, the hand in the eye now clocking Grawl, who was not on your crew the last time they fought, and they, holy fuck, that's a big guy. Wait a second, he has the guy! You fuck!
In all transparency here, we had no idea you were looking for this guy until we met you today.
Yeah.
That's Captain's honor right there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, all right. So, can we kill him? Can we kill him?
No killing. Jethro, where's the stone?
He looks at him and goes, are you sure you wouldn't want me to give you something else? I have money. I can give you money.
I'm going to give you a very hard stare now.
Wait, Jethro says that, and I'm looking up first. I go, want me to break his arm?
Okay. Hold on. And you watch as he reaches into he has a tiny bag on his waist here that looks like a little it looks like almost, how do I phrase it? It looks like a coin pouch, but when he reaches in, he pulls out like an orb about like this big, like bigger than the coin pouch there. So you get the sense that this is a small extra dimensional space somehow. So he pulls out this orb and just goes, yeah, I like my arms. I like my arms.
General, now can you explain to me why you robbed this nice man right here of one of his most treasured devices?
Well, because they are a thieves guild, and I thought it was better if they not have a thing that can make it easier for them to do the thieving.
That is fair. And
yeah,
can you tell me why this man might have tried to steal from you?
Yes, it makes sense. I want the thing back. Go fuck yourself. Like he's pointing at Jethro. I want the thing back. Go fuck yourself. Don't screw with our affairs ever again. With respect to your new crew, or we will leave your head lying at the bottom of the lake. Is that okay? Can I threaten him like that? Is that all right? He turns to you, Uprush. Is that fine? Because
if it were me, I'd be mad. All right, I'm not gonna fault you for being upset.
Because I kind of want to leave his head at the bottom of the lake, but you know, it's hey, mutual respect here, mutual respect. All right. You detect thoughts. Still, well, it's been 3 hours. Detect thought is probably not still running.
It lasts.
Yeah.
I get the.
But like you gain the sense that he is being, you know, like correct here. Like he's like, okay.
It lasts a minute.
Yeah, gone. So you gain the sense that he is not lying here. He's like, hey, mutual respect. You know, leg for leg. You're bringing me the place that we want to go. So I won't kill your guy because he gave us back what we needed. But he looks at him and goes, you cost us a lot of people, so you're gonna need to make up for it somehow.
Jethro, does that sound fair to you?
He rubs his eyes and just goes, I suppose that you can take my pay for the duration of the journey.
How does that sound to you, big guy? Looking at the hands.
He just goes... He goes, fine. No harm, no foul, and today was a bigger win for us than I anticipated. I'll take it.
Perfect. Now that's all settled, Jethro, the stone.
he palms it over to Grawl, who's, you know, obviously holding him up in the air with the one arm. He palms the thing over to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can put him down now.
I like having him up.
Grawl.
I just drop him.
Yeah. He thumbs down to the deck. He's like, I don't like being up that. I don't like that. That's not fun. That's not fun. And like,
thank you.
Like waddles off, like kind of like hands in his pockets, like, yeah.
So you're a good man, Jethro.
You see him wave and then give you the finger as well, like just both. The like, yeah, sure.
Hey, you should be thinking he could have been dead instead.
His head could have been at the bottom of a lake. You're not wrong.
You could have been dead.
Yeah.
Remember that.
So, do you bring the stone back over to the hand, girl?
Like as he gets close, when they put a hand in, like against his chest, so they can stop for a second. I'm like, hold on, big guy. Not Brawl.
No. Yes. Yeah.
So, gotta use that thing for good. Can't be robbing good folks.
I mean, robbing the is good. You know, it's a 50-50, half good, half bad. You know, the money is money.
There.
Just be a little bit more selective, all right? Just a little bit. I'm not asking for a lot here.
We will not rob We'll probably still rob merchant ships. We won't rob civilian ships. That's a plus. Is that a plus? That's a plus. Eh?
Good enough. I can't expect you to turn over immediately.
He's like, brilliant. All right, he takes it back and he goes, okay, how would you guys like storm cover for the rest of our journey?
Now that sounds spectacular.
You watch him begin. He takes it and he passes it over to Tom, actually, to the warlock who's there, and he goes, Tom, yeah, you and Pixie Trixie can get to work here. Oh wait, no, name is not Trixie because your guy's name is Trixie. That is why that is in my head. Roseanne. I don't know. We'll give her Roseanne. You and Roseanne can deal with it. And he goes, wonderful. And just you watch as he draws his fingers across the lid of the orb, like across the face of it. You watch these like streaks of lightning kind of follow his fingers as he moves his hands around the orb, like tracing these hidden patterns. And you watch as they move and move and move and move until, like, very briefly you see a storm appear in front of you guys that is, heavy rain that is kind of blocking, at least outward, width-wise, like a mile wide. Like, it is like actively kind of helping shade the movement of your ships.
Said, man, being on the actual other end of this is really cool.
Oh, you're telling me. We taking off?
Let's do it.
Wonderful.
And then let's have. I'm starving.
Oh, yeah. We gotta. Wait. Do you want? I mean, are we all just gonna go back to our ships? I mean, we got a guy. You got a guy.
I mean, I don't see why we all can't gather as one big happy crew, neat?
Fuck, sure, man. Fuck, you might as well. We've got, and you watch him just dive below decks, and he pulls out, what does he pull out? He pulls out an entire crate of bell peppers and onions.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and just goes, we had a lot of these, from the last guys we stole from. They were, they kind of keep them as bell peppers. Don't actually stay good at sea for as long as you'd anticipate. So, you gotta keep them very precisely. So,
my mom taught me a good meal of bell peppers and onions. I work with this.
All right, and he passes it over and goes, just make enough for how big's your crew? How big's your crew? He gestures at the two captains.
There will be meat with these bell peppers, will there?
Yeah. We'll get some.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, we're fishing. Anyone that can fish can catch fish.
Just making sure.
Archie does that fishing, isn't he?
The what?
I think Archie was the best at fishing, wasn't he?
Archie was pretty good at fishing. Yeah.
Just making.
Archie, can you handle the fish?
For both ships, it'd be 24 crew in total.
Is that including the party?
Yep.
Brilliant. Right. And then, so he goes, okay, so 24 for you guys, and we currently only have, let's see, we lost 15 of our guys, and he, calls over, he goes, nope, what's the guy's name? Hold on. Checking my book. It's not really important for a bit, but I'm gonna do it for the bit, so, Oh. No, wait. Do I not have them? Never mind. Oh, no, I do. He just calls over. So I'm doing math on how many crew that they had before. They had that many, and they lost 15, so they have... now they have 14 left. So he goes, well, we lost 15. Is Yank still alive? And it's like, yeah, Yank's still alive. It's like, how about Shins? No, we lost Shins 2 days ago. Damn it. Yeah, so 14 remaining. So, I mean, you gotta cook enough for 38. But...
Don't worry, my mom used to take in old sailors all the time when I was a kid. I know how to work up a big old meal. Let's get it done.
Archie just like calls over as you yell about the fish. He's like, yeah, Captain, I got plenty of time. We got. Looks over at his, well, not at his watch. He looks up at the. Adrian now needs to determine exactly what the watch technology is in this world, but he looks at the sun above and goes, I figure we got probably about 6 hours till sunset yet, so we got plenty of time.
Oh, we can work up appetite making all these things. Let's do it.
And you guys hop to work in a flurry of crew activity. Your new allies and potentially friends, yet to be determined, the with you here in this moment. And more information about the despotate that has been gathered.
Hooray!
So, as we draw closer to dinner time, yeah, you notice that their crew is relatively helpful, all things considered. Like, since their ship is being towed and they don't need to, really do a lot for their own ship for the time being, they are actually actively helping with your guys' ship duties, on these days. So, yeah, you guys, with the addition of the storm, so you make up the 2 days that you, needed, and on top of that, you gain probably an additional... Let's see, with a tailwind, let's say you gain an additional week back on travel. So, travel time goes from 3 weeks to 2 weeks.
Fuck yeah.
So, you guys come in towards dinner time here. You gather together on the ship. And yeah, Archie, like, he does this time he's gathered a big giant lifted sort of cook pan that he's managed to make that is like on the deck of the ship, and just like I'm not talking like, I'm talking a massive fuck all wok, like, basically. Yeah. And he like gestures over to you. He's managed to catch, let's do some fish roll. Oh, that's a 19 for fish. That's pretty good. So he's actually managed to catch, well, for 38, let's say that one fish would feed 2 normally. So let's say that he's managed to catch, let's say 18 fish. So there's enough to work with. It's gonna be like, it's a little light on the meat, but it's not, because
well, I had like an idea of a dish. I wanted to do like a curried like fish, like curried fish. Basically.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, like,
okay.
Bell peppers, I have the onions, I got the fish. If we have potatoes, we can work with something.
You do still have the potatoes. You also have the potatoes that give you the magical effect if you want to use the magical potatoes, but you can save those.
No. I'm not doing that again.
You don't want to use the get you high, but also have magic potatoes?
Dude, that does make us fucking trip balls.
They did make you trip balls.
They were mushrooms.
No, they were tubers.
They were tubers.
Yeah.
They were tubers, bro.
Tubers, that's potatoes.
Yeah. Like, nope, not again. We're not fucking around with that again. We're not right this second. Not on the first night.
Yeah.
With these dudes. They'll never trust me again to make food.
You just dose them to give them magical effects.
2 weeks crates of questionable mushrooms.
You do have questionable mushrooms. That is not the tubers.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, that isn't.
This is a separate feature
like
problem.
this.
Yeah. You guys,
mushrooms.
Hey man, I'm notating fruits and vegetables of the world. Don't worry.
On a bike.
Yeah. Yes, you guys. And what else? Like, how big a curry does this end up being? Like, how does it take a wok? What's the sort of soup pan?
Well, for me, it's a massive pan like that.
Yeah.
Like, make a very large curry.
Okay.
For sure, as long as you have, water, which there's plenty of it around, flavorful salted water already.
Yeah.
So we can. That shouldn't be too hard. I think that's like a easy thing to make. In fact, it's like one of the easier meals to make is a curry food.
Yeah. And DM rule, I don't know if you have the spell, Hector, but DM rule, you can technically use purify food and water. You can use that to I will allow it to purify
salt water
just salt water into fresh water if you want to ever use that for just water supplies.
Good to know, but not my spell.
All right. Let's do. Okay, so that should finish up your day. You guys have it's a pleasant evening, and you actually get like, this is like you get a moment of bonding with these folks, and they are not. You get that, like, as you work and you talk with them, like, they are a little slow to like talk originally, right? Like, they kind of like keep glancing off at the hand to see what they can and can't say, but he kind of like waves his hand, and like they make, you know, pretty solid conversation, and like most of them are not assholes. Like, there are a few that you gain the sense that it's like these are some, like, there are a few shady folks in there, right? But like most of them are just people that are like, this is the easiest way to make a living, and like they don't seem like bad folks. Whereas like you gained a sense from most of the, like, from a lot of you ran into, that those were more your murderers, pillagers, rapers, you know, those kind of like the actual like bloodthirsty fuckers, right?
Yeah.
Or people with an agenda, more so is what you gain. So you have a pleasant night talking with them and making conversation. And you know, in so far as like the, you know, the +1 relationship point. And probably a bit from before that. The next day, day 3, that was actually a really productive day. Like,
yeah,
I did not expect it to go as well as that did. Well done.
Thank goodness for good rolls and good luck.
Yeah. So who wants to roll day 3?
Sure.
We ban you.
19.
Oh,
19 is
again.
19 is now off the table. So you have a productive day of no nothing. You know, it's just you guys make speed on your current day. Easy, quiet, productive, nice day. Day 4.
I should probably also roll to see if I'm still Ariel or Adrian at the moment.
Yeah. You are now up to date. So you would need to roll your day 1. No, you've already rolled day 1. You would need to roll day 2 and day 3.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you didn't roll for day 2.
So.
Oh god.
Yeah. So
for day 2.
Yeah.
And that's a natural 1 for day 3.
Oh, okay. So that was what for day 2? What was day 2?
Day 2 was a 13,
Oh,
natural
okay.
1 for day 3.
Oh, so okay. So you would have actually with it. So a 13, you would have dropped it day 2 actually. So this I'm not gonna retcon what happened yesterday. So I will now for day 3 will have it be that you swap back to Adrian Drake on day 3. So day 3, you wake up and you go in to read your journal. Ariel has written in there just very briefly. So his account of the last 3 days, right, is what was it? We set to sea, had to nearly fight a ghost ship, did not actually end up fighting it. Day 3 is
No, the mimic. Understood.
Yeah. Day 2 is ran into a floating ship that was dead at sea. It was the. We're now friends with the. Right. You are the captain of this ship.
Very audible.
Like, what the fuck is
The
going
last
on?
mention that you were not the captain.
Hector, you wake up and as you were waking up and going through your morning routine, you hear "woo" from Drake's quarters.
I go like knock on the door and then like slowly creak the door open to make sure, you know,
Yeah.
before peeking in.
No sock on the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
The door.
And I just have like the one eyebrow raised. Huh?
I'm captain.
Oh, a swap happened. Okay. Oh, this door continues morning. Doesn't confess about it. Goes about his morning.
He just walks back out. Yeah. So you guys,
I'm
day
gonna be
3.
happy all day with this.
You everyone notices that there is a smile in the countenance of Adrian Drake throughout the day. You guys are technically still on the other ship, so unfortunate.
Oh, I would have loved to see that too.
Well, actually, roll me a. You wouldn't have any reason to swap ships in the middle of the day, would you? Though, like, without like metagame, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not. AJ is just trying to think of like, is there a way that I can get you to be over there during the middle of the day? Oh, wait. Didn't you...
I mean, if we never have our dinner potluck...
You guys have to... Wait, that was it. You wanted to talk with the Furbolgs, Jean-Jacques.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Was that... How quickly...
That's why I asked to be stationed the same, that we're on the same ship.
Yeah, so how quickly do you want to approach them? Like, we're up to day 3 now. So, would he... Is this something that he feels comfortable bringing up quickly? Is it something that he wants to, like, ease into, like, get to know them first?
Yeah, I'll kind of just come up and be like, so what's your story with the Despotate?
The ships kind of pull alongside each other for a little bit. I know that you ended up on the same ship here.
Yeah, it might be good to have more people run for this.
Yeah. So they pull up next to each other, uprush. You do notice Drake smiling from ear to ear all day here. Let's do. And like you at the helm of the ship, you feel better than you've ever felt before, Drake, because like for once you actually you are the leader of your own ship now. Like this is you have you, Travis? I forget. So you don't drive? Did you get your license?
Oh, in real life?
Yeah, in real life. Sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. But I'm trying to think of an example. But like the behind the wheel of like the freedom of like the moment you first felt like the most freedom you've ever felt in your life, right? Like being done with school or like whatever. Like you being at the wheel of the ship, you're like, hold on. I could just, if I wanted to, I could go all the fuck way out over there and no one would be able to stop me. I could go explore new lands, new continents, new civilizations. Boldly go where no man has gone before.
I'm gonna call them and be like, Captain looks good on you, doesn't it, Drake?
I've been dreaming about this moment since I was young.
Me too, buddy.
And with that fun moment, we jump back to what was your story with the Despotate, you said, Jean-Jacques?
Yeah, I asked him what's their story.
Mateus kind of looks at you and just goes, well, not a lot personally, but and he looks like kind of hesitantly up at his wife, and she goes, well, she goes, you ever seen those battlements outside of the towns?
Unfortunately.
4 people very close to me are up on those battlements. For crimes that didn't really commit much, but I look forward to.
Doesn't take much.
You been there before yourself?
Born there.
And she kind of just shares like a knowing look with you for a second, just.
Yeah. They took everything.
They do tend to do that, don't they?
Junja kind of looks around like thinking, thinking, is that a true statement? He's like, everything.
Well, we, the sooner that I appreciate your guys' mission, because to be honest, the sooner that we wipe those fuckers off the map, the better it will be. It has been too long for, I appreciate that the halfling fucks, I appreciate that they stop them from doing anything, but it's too much. It has been too long with them being allowed to remain as they are. Unfortunate that these times were ours. If only we had been, you always hear the stories. You hear about, way back when you hear about the years and years and years and years ago about how there was peace once and a great, wonder across the land and this, beautiful king and all of his, and, his magic tree and shit, that fucking story that they tell the kids. But it's been too long since that moment.
Has John Jack ever heard that story?
Yes, you recognize this is the tale of. I'm using this as a reference point, not just for you guys, but also for the for the stream for the 800 years ago. This is the tale of King Kalani Vayash. This is the like there was bounty across.
I think I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about that.
It was that one that Archie told you guys like way back at the beginning of the campaign, where it was there was beauty across the land and everything was great. And there was this magic tree that that could heal any wound and all that kind of thing, and that like every all lands were allies. And then when the king was killed, and when the tree was destroyed, everything fell into darkness. Everything. And she just unfortunate that that we were born in these times, but what can you do?
Try to bring him back.
You make a good point, small one.
Yeah.
Down with the despot, right?
Oh, the despot.
And she kind of like, she like pats you on the shoulder as she like walks off. Where her, very tall, this Furbolg, her husband a little shorter and squatter so far as Furbolgs go. It is the, Gomez and Morticia Adams vibes, pats you on the shoulder and just walks off and continues with her day.
Fix it, feel it.
She like looks over at the, the cask that Archie's currently breaking into to pull out stuff for lunch, and just goes, no, hold on, you don't open a cask like that, you will ruin the integrity of the seal, you fuck. Oh,
look at Archie.
Yeah, and just like, why does nobody learn these things? Why am I the only one who? God damn it.
Yes. Chaos of running a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Or two.
And so with that, we that was day 3. Day 3, nothing happened. Day 3, did we miss anything else from that day? All right, continue on. So let's go to day 4. Who wants to roll for day 4?
Oh,
I can. Yeah.
Never mind, you roll.
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet, so I'll roll it up. Rubber band on. This is a stupid thing. I found like a rubber band that would hold the sim and I just snapped it into multiple times.
Your rubber band?
Yeah, it was just a random yellow rubber band. I just don't even know where it came from. I just found it. Now it's broken, so it doesn't do anything. 19. Oh, another 19.
Jesus, that's 3 19s.
All the 19s.
You know what? We were guaranteed this interaction.
Yeah, it had to happen. Actually,
3 19s already.
Roll again.
Another day of simple C. You make standard time. I mean, well, because my
Sam, we
other
gotta interact with
encounters.
them more.
Yeah, it's I haven't like. I'm not sometimes I'll reallocate them to other encounters, but I've just reallocated this to the no encounters tab because I don't want you guys having encounters. You would have had the same encounter
again and again.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Okay, day 5. Are there any?
On day 4, I want to go up to the hand because of their spy networks.
Yes.
That could be useful.
So you approach him as he's kind of like moving around. He's kind of like gesturing around the, his crew, and he, as he's like, okay, he's like, so today, Garrison Thrombold, you'll be aboard the wave strider, wave streaker, wave fucking shit.
Wave splitter.
Wave splitter. Thank you. He's like, Garrison, Thrumbold, Yank, Shins, Tin Man. You'll be aboard the Wave Splitter. Jensen, Tilly, Bonnie, Hershholm, Helson. You'll be aboard the Bearded Dragon. There are 3 of us. We'll keep an eye on things, and we'll coordinate. And he, like, looks over to you, Drake, and, hello, Captain.
Hello. So you have at least the fastest spy network.
Yes.
Do you perhaps have any information on a Dmitry Kasimov, or who might be traveling with a young-looking female?
Yeah, that girl. Well, we heard that they broke out of Pastab a number of days past. We weren't entirely sure what exactly happened to get them out of there. But, we know that they were headed off towards the east, but they haven't come through anything in, they haven't come through any of our, spies in, where would this be? Hold on, AJ has to load up the map so he can see physically the direction that West would take them.
I know the last place that they might have been heading was Slovakia.
Yeah. That is correct. And Blarney, so he goes, we haven't heard anything from any of our spies in Blarney, so we know that they're probably... Oh, you tell him that the last time you heard of them was in Slovakia?
Well, heading that direction.
He goes, well, that's probably, hold on. AJ needs to check. Holding on. Everyone holding on. Are you guys holding on? Holding on. Let's do, where is this?
I still have Dmitry Kasimov's, like, ball that he bisected, I amended.
Yeah. Just, yeah, let's check. Oh, yeah. Where is this town? Oh, is this the... He goes, oh, well, if they're in Slovakia, they're probably the ones who slaughtered that family over near the Kosesk, Kosesk? Hold on, let me make sure that I'm pronouncing... Yeah, the Kosesk Bridge. Because there was some attack on this family that were brutally slaughtered, and, well, I mean, granted it could be anyone, but, oh no, wait, hold up, that might have been Red, was that Red Dawn? AJ's trying to remember. Is this on the other side of the, I have 2 brutal attacks in, no, okay, that was Red Dawn, this was, yes, okay, yeah, he goes, well, that was probably the slaughter of the family near the Kosesk Bridge, because we heard that there was some horrible slaughter, but it didn't, like, match up with where, we knew that anyone else, we thought it might have just been the, raiders from the Deadlands, but if Kasimov was heading in towards Slovakia, maybe they're just setting up shop there?
Maybe. That's good to know. Another piece of information I would like to ask is general information around Kilkerry, about there, or the one known as the Ghost.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. There would have been, let's see, Javon Drexior, we had Kershon. Yeah, well, he's an interesting nut to crack. He's a lot more laid back than the other 2 are, if that makes sense. He doesn't... It seemed like Javaneth and Drexior were more intent on, like, major offensives, right? Like, captures, attacks, things of that sort. Kashon just really seems to just rob, kind of indiscriminately, if that makes sense. Like, rob whoever and whatever is in his vicinity. He's been a lot, how do I phrase it? He's been more, well, no, actually, never mind. He wouldn't say this information. I'm going to instead say, what was that? Oh, what did you know about the Ghost? He goes, I mean, we know that the Ghost is a pretty, we know that he's a pretty, hard to catch figure, and that he's definitely been a thorn in Kishon's side for a while. He's also... What other information would I have about that? He also travels a little bit up and down the continent. Last we heard, he was actually heading. He was last seen heading out westward, which wouldn't make a lot of sense unless he was going to explore the domain of Voldan. But that's that place is. I mean, it's too useless, really, for anything other than treasure hunters or death, thrill seekers.
Huh.
So I'm not entirely certain what he heard that would have sent him off that way.
Very interesting. Thank you for the information.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all.
So if you get any more updates on Kasimov, I would love to hear more about it.
You'll hear about it when we do. He kind of like
Exactly.
he kind of like gestures at the open water around you. He goes, "You'll learn it when we do." Because
Putting it out there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And,
I will say I do have to cut off soon, so I can get something.
okay. Let's get a roll for the next day. For this would be, so we just did day 5, so this would be day 6, right? Oh, and can you give me can you give me an Adrian Drake roll for day, not for that day, we'll give it for the next day, which would be day, for day 5. Can you give me a Drake roll for day 5?
14.
14. Day 5, you are now back to Ariel. Yep. So you finish that conversation on day 4. We jump to day 5, and now we will go to day 6. So can someone give me a roll for day 6 here? Because that would
Sure.
wait. Hold on. Is that am I correct? So 19, 19, 19. So that's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, day 6. And we'll do that because I want to know, like, if you guys roll a thing, that'll give me time for, like, next session to be like, this is the time to prep this. So
I can try to roll. Is it 19?
It's not a 19, it's an 18.
18.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Actually, so let's just end there. We'll end on day 6. Nothing happens for day 6. It is a calm and peaceful day. And we will resume on the next session